coyote swap your 05 to 09 V6 Mustang, you're gonna want several bits of advice. You're gonna want an 8.8 rear end from any GT between 05 to 14. You also might want to consider upgrading to a one-piece drive shaft. Throw away that piece of garbage T5 transmission. Or if you have an automatic, this is going to specifically pertain to the MT82 manual swap. Now the 4.6 guys have the TR36, and I believe that transmission bracket works the same for the MT82. So the transmission support bracket that's about like halfway back from the transmission, definitely going to need that. The motor, oh, she's going to slide right in, buddy. Now the simplest way, if you're not going to a junkyard, is to get a motor swap pallet, and then that way there you got the harness, everything you need right there, e-patch deleted, you don't need no security crap. You're going to want a return style fuel system. It is also worth noting that the 11 to 14 and 05 to 09 have different fuel tanks. So when you upgrade your fuel pump, you have to take into account that the fuel hat might be slightly different. I still run the stock fuel hat, as I kind of redneck engineered the fuel pump and the housing, and I also screwed up and had a 15 to 17 DW400 fuel pump instead of the 11 to 14, but I don't believe there's too much difference. So this is a Gen 2 with a Boss 302 manifold, LU47 injectors, and you're going to notice that I don't have any of my crankcase ventilation lines going back to the manifold. Nothing I have done is required. For the most part, if you're going to swap your car, it's simple. Just have your harnesses that you know you need, and all you're going to do for power is tap off your smart junction box. This allows you to still keep your lights, turn signals, everything that you need, except you're not going to have tachometer, you're not going to have speedometer. But if I turn my key on, you'll see that I do have my fuel gauge, my battery, and then the infamous Ford things. Since I am tuned, I use this for my coolant temp. I'm not so much worried about oil pressure because I do have billet oil pump gears, because I do absolutely abuse the heck out of this thing. But yeah, you can use the stock radiator. Upgrading your radiator is probably a must, because the stock radiator will keep you about 10 degrees higher than you want to be and not pull down your temps.